Hey man,
Hey Dos, it's a pleasure to meet you.
same.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Ruth from Sonocaries. It's a Mexican media focused on bringing all the league information and other League of Legends leagues to Spanish and Hispanic fans.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with the interview. First of all, congratulations on your victory. It was an amazing game. Actually,
Ah,
your mid and
uh,
your ADC went ah beast mode.
yeah, especially ADC, right?
Yeah, it was like starting the split with the right foot, and it was an amazing way to start. I can't say anything else.
Yeah, it was good.
I wanna ask you, how you feeling being in the league? We know you already play in the big leagues, but it was like this problem Misfits had in 2019, 2020. You play one games. The team that was in the league went to the academy and vice versa.
Yeah,
So how you feeling that now you are the first player in the league? Know the academy. Know that you have to change from anything or anyone that can be sick or I don't know. So how you feeling that you have the titularity?
uh, I mean, honestly, I think back when I joined like Misfits back then, I think I had like maybe too high expectations of like how the like whole environment in ADC was, and like I was like thinking it's like super professional or like just like everything like sorted out, and I just had to play my game. And I think in the team I joined, that was not really the case. Like I think like it's just management and like whole attitude in the team was not really like aligned with mine at least. So I felt like not really comfortable playing in that team. And I think I'm like the type of player that if I don't feel too comfortable playing a team, then I cannot like really perform as well. And I think like now it's like completely different because I actually really believe in my management and my team is like a good attitude. So it's like a completely different experience for me this time.
Also, we know that you come from LDLC and you were playing with Exakick, so this means like you had an advantage to other bot lanes that are practically new, that have new teammates. And how you feeling in these states of the bot lane right now?
I mean, it's actually funny you ask because I feel like there's like this stigma in League of Legends that bot lanes shouldn't stay together for too long, because like you see like usually bot lanes don't stay together for like more than 1 year or something like this. And I think like people were worried as well that me and Extra was not gonna do well because we have played together for so long. But as you say, I think it's like opposite a bit. As long as you're like getting along still and you respect each other, then I think it's nice that we don't have to like work on the basics every time. So we can just like move on from that, and we already like know how each other are thinking, and it's just smooth sailing, right?
Yeah. Also, how you expect to go against the other bot lanes? Do you think that this new blood will accomplish to beat the experience that other bot lanes of other teams have?
You mean like playing against other bot lanes, honestly?
Yeah.
Mm, I mean, the thing is, it's like not too worrying because we are like scrimming against all these bot lanes like throughout the split, right? Like back behind the scenes, and I think we're doing really well in scrims. We're not doing too well in official. We're like doing all right, but I think it's like a scaling buff for us, kind of that the more we play, the more comfortable we get on stage, and the more we like believe in ourselves that we are actually better than them. So I think it will get easier with time. And right now, I'm still like pretty confident.
Okay, going to leg groups, we know you lose against Koi, but then you bring us an amazing victory with Team Heretics and Vitality, and then in playoffs, one of the best series I ever watched against Mad Lions, 1-1, 2-2, and finally Mad Lions won that. But you
Yeah.
make like a very good improvement as individual and as a team, going in groups and going in playoffs. So what can we expect about SK Gaming in this spring split?
I think honestly, like uh, probably people will expect a bit more from us now since we like did actually well last bit or like decent. So It's like we are like just trying to work on what we were doing on the last split, like adding on top of that. And I think the biggest issue right now is like that we have to like counter those expectations a bit, because we shouldn't have those expectations as well, like on the same level as the fans, right? We should like still come in and be humble and play our own game, right? So I think it's just those things, and with time, if we just like put in our effort that we did last split as well, it's gonna be a good year.
Okay, finally, what is the bot lane you're most excited to place against, or what are your expectations to play against the better team?
Mm, the most excited bot lane. Uh, it's either Mickey X Hand still, or it's like playing against Upset. It's like Upset is a bit exciting just because I haven't played against them yet.
Okay.
Or like I played against them back then, but this year I didn't play against them. But Hans Mickey I still think are the best, so it's like always like a benchmark that you have to reach when you play against those guys.
Okay, some greetings or some words you want to say to your Latin and Hispanic fans?
I mean, actually, I don't know if I have any Latin or Spanish fans, but if you're there, then thank you for supporting.
Well, you have one here.
Thank you very much.
And congratulations again on your victory. Let's still get all these wins in this first week and in this first part of the split, and continue with these amazing results in groups and playoffs.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.